Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. In this situation, it's actually very dicey. Some people are on the side of the wife and some are on the side of the husband. But friends, bringing this out today, it's so troubling and disturbing. That is why the wife had to make a public complaint so that she can get the help she needs, because her house is currently on fire. The man you can see there, he is a Nigerian man who resides in Kogi State, Nigeria. Currently, he's having very serious problems with his wife, and his wife has brought him out because she really wants a solution to this problem. The wife is a businesswoman and she is always traveling, and her business entails that she leaves the country and goes in and out most times. So she barely spends more time with her husband and her kids. She also employed a housemaid that will be assisting the husband in the house since she is not there, so as to help her also take care of their kids. They have 6 kids together. But due to her current traveling, which has to do with her business, and the husband is aware of that, which he also supported his wife in the business. But to the husband, it's becoming too much, such that he barely sees his wife in the house. They barely spend time together as husband and wife, and not to talk of the children too. They barely spend time with their mother. And in every home where they have the father and the mother, it's always advisable that both parents partake in the upbringing of these children so as to have kids that will be responsible to themselves and also to the society. But unfortunately, the husband couldn't take it anymore. Friends, what did this man go ahead to do? Her husband went ahead to marry his own housemaid. The wife is so upset right now, and that's why she had to bring it to the public, saying that she can't take this at all. And today, the special advisor to Kogi State Governor, that's Ahmed Umar Buluri, is now saying that the wife came to complain to them and she is threatening fire and brimstone over this marriage. But her husband insists that there is nothing wrong which he has done. According to Islam, that he is permitted to marry more than one wife, and that is why he has decided to take on another wife, because for him, he barely sees his wife at home, and the only woman closest to him was his housemaid, and he's used to her and the kids are used to her, so it made it easier for him to take her as his own wife. It's so sad because the wife is complaining and crying and saying that the husband betrayed her, knowing that this is what her business entails and that she has to always travel out of the country, and she'll return whenever she's in town. She spends time with the husband and the kids. That are known to her that her husband was also looking at the maid. After she would leave, the husband would now take over with the maid and having some illicit activities, to the point that he has now decided to marry her as a second wife. Friends, there's an audio that I'll be leaving behind, but I'll be explaining what's in the audio because it's in the Hausa dialect. For those that don't understand what's spoken in the Hausa dialect, I'll be explaining that to you so you would understand what the husband and the wife is actually saying. It's not a good thing to see couples fight, and especially in a situation like this. Why did I say it's very dicey? This is because, one, we all know that the Islamic religion permits the man to marry more than one wife, even to the extent of marrying up to 4 wives, which is right in that particular aspect. But now the controversy and the confusion here and the pain from the side of the wife is, why is he going to marry her own housemaid? The conversation between the special advisor to the governor, that's Ahmed Buluri, and the wife is that she is not accepting this marriage because the woman is her own maid. And the special advisor was asking her, okay, this lady that you're talking about here, is she not older than you? The wife said no, that this is just a young lady and she is older than the lady, and this is a lady that she kept to watch over the kids in her absence, to clean and to do other domestic activities in assisting the husband while she is on her business trip, and that she didn't employ this lady to come in there to come and now snatch her husband away from her. However, the woman is saying that if the husband doesn't send his new wife away, that she is going to deal with him. And the husband is saying that he is happily married, and that according to the Islam tradition, that what he is doing is legal, that he has not done anything wrong, and he's telling the wife that he is in love with the housemaid and that nothing can separate them regardless of the circumstances that is surrounding his marriage. So friends, it's now out there in the open. What do you all think? Owing to the fact that according to Islam religion, the husband has done the right thing. But on the other hand, the wife's problem now is, why marry my housemaid? So right now, the major thing is she wants the husband to send this lady away because she is her own housemaid whom she employed to assist her in cleaning, cooking, taking care of the kids and doing other things, and not for her to come and take over her own husband. Friends, this is very, very dicey, and at the same time, it's a very serious issue. What do you all think out there? I'm leaving the audio behind, so like I said, for those who understand the Hausa dialect, this is what the wife is actually saying, and she is putting it there that she is going to deal with the husband if he doesn't send this lady away. That she is the one that is wearing the shoes and she knows where it hurts so bad. So friends, you all support the wife that the husband should send the housemaid away? Another question is, despite the fact that according to Islam religion, the man didn't do anything wrong, but do you think it was right for him to pick his own housemaid as his wife? Because a lot of people are saying, why didn't he go outside to pick another woman? There are lots of women out there for him to pick as a wife. Why pick your maid, knowing that at the end of the day, this same maid may start insulting your wife? She will start rubbing shoulders with your wife who employed her, and that is why the wife is trying to avoid all of this kind of insults coming in. Other women are in support of the wife and saying, why did you pick your housemaid who your wife employed, and saying she should assist in the cleaning and domestic work to assist him so as not to put him under so much stress since she is away? Another thing again they put to the husband is, you are in support of your wife's business. Why are you now holding on to your wife's business as an excuse that she is not there for you and the kids, and then you decide to marry your maid? A lot of women are saying you should have given your wife that respect. Instead, go and pick a neutral woman outside, not the maid. At the end of the day, you're now having to see that the maid will now try to tell the wife she also has the right in her house. This is a woman who employed her. You can see why the wife is so frustrated and she is so angry and really wants this marriage to come to an end. But the other thing is, they didn't ask the wife if she is okay if the husband goes out there to get another woman. That is what we don't know at the moment, if she will be okay with the husband picking another wife aside from the maid. You can see right now there are a lot of blames. Some people are still blaming the wife. Why would you be embarking on trips without having time for your husband and your children? That your husband is also a human being. He only made do with what was available for him, and that was the maid. That the maid is the closest person to him aside from her, because she knows what he wants, she knows what the kids need, and she knows how to keep the home clean, which is what most men would want. And the husband felt, why should I go out there and pick a neutral person and start teaching the person how to love his kids, how to take care of the home? It's better for him to make do with what he can see that is already working for him. And that is why I said this is the kind of story that a lot of people are still confused as to who to blame and who not to blame. One, the husband went according to the Islam religion, which he did the right thing. He didn't go against any rule. But on the other hand, why people are kicking against it is, why did you have to pick your maid? And the husband is explaining that these are his own reasons. This is the closest person to him that understands his children. He wouldn't want to go and bring another fresh woman from outside that would now have to start all over again for him to see how the woman can love his kids and treat his kids right. That since the wife is always out there, let him have someone who is closer to the family to be with him and his children. So friends, this is a very dicey thing happening right now. The wife is crying out loud and saying she's going to deal with the husband if the husband doesn't end this marriage with the maid. However, they interviewed the husband, also the maid and the wife. For the part of the husband, he kept on complaining and saying that how can he be married to a woman who doesn't stay at home, and that he has not done anything wrong, he's not committed any offense. And for the part of the maid, they now asked her, why would you decide to marry your madam's husband? She said at first, when her madam's husband met her and said he liked her, that she was scared, and she told him that people would now be saying she had done something bad, that why would she marry her madam's husband? While she kept on contemplating and refusing, that she now met her own people, and her own people said she has not committed any crime, that she committed any abomination, that it's not against the Islamic law, that it is legal. So she is now saying that she has come to stay, just as they married her madam as a wife. She too, she has been married as a wife, and that she is not going anywhere, that she's going to stay here. And that moreover, she has been treating her kids so well, just as she would treat her own younger ones. That she does everything for the children. She's always there for the children. That all she's saying now is the madam should have stayed back to take care of her husband and her children, but the madam felt her business was more important, and she kept on traveling for her business trip. That well, since she's going on her business trip, she is going to be here to stay with her own husband, and now she is a married woman in the house, and she will keep on taking care of the children, as she has been doing that all along. That she did not commit any abomination. That after her family had accepted, she said she went ahead after her family supported her and said she didn't commit any crime. It's not an abomination. It's acceptable by the Islamic religion. So that was what made her to go ahead, and that she is not going anywhere. She is here to stay. So friends, you can see that this whole thing, it's looking very, very dicey, and you can hear from three of them, they all have their own complaints and they all have what to say. Well, also hearing from the maid, friends, what do you also think about this? In some situation, you wouldn't blame the wife. She's also fending for the family and trying to see how she can make ends meet for the family. And the husband is also trying to make ends meet for the family in his own way too, while he's still with the children. Looking at it critically, please, let's all say what should be the solution to this serious family problem that is happening right now between the husband and the wife. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.
Ai ba ubana bane shi kuma ba dan halas bane shi in dan halas ne shi ba na tafi bautar ubangiji in zo in samu ya auri yar aiki na ba ƴaƴan ku nawa ƴaƴan mu shida maza uku mata uku to ita wannan ita amaryar kuma yarinya ce ko kuma dai ta kai ki girma wani irin ta kai ni yarinya ce to in shi kuruciya na kwasan shi ni na san inda ke min ciwo. To yanzu insha Allah. Na san ciwon kai na dan na lura har yanzu bai san ciwon kan shi ba dan bai latsa ba. To yanzu insha Allah Rabi zan yi shaida wa malam abin da kika faɗa min. In Allah ya so ya yarda kuma da izinin Allah zamu bincike akan lamarin zamu ji inda abubuwa suke ko kuwa. Waye baki yana kika samu lambar wayar mu? Ai na ga maka wata kawata ce Hajiya Rabi ita ma kwafiyar da ziki. Na rai kuma Allah Hajiya da take ji da gani. Kai ni fa ta dauke da laifi ne fa. Ba wai magana aure ba ta dauke dan aiki mai gadi dan shara dan wanki da guga dan kuma ta kaya daga iya fadin kama da dingari to amma kuma ai gashi tace tana da yar aiki wanda kuma yar aikin ma gashi kuma an ce har kai ma ka aure yar aikin kuma kace ta fice kuma dan aiki saboda me amfanin ka aure mata kullum ba ta Kano ba ta Lagos ba ta Maiduguri kai Dubai ma a shekara ta Dubai ko hudu ko biyar subhanallah ni ba kusan ban da mata ne fa kusan na faɗi ma kamar da kuma da farko kai ni ban da mata ne ma yanzu ne san cewa Allah ya kaddara man na aure na rantsi ma da Allah malam nazi idan ba dan malam ya kira ne mana nasiha ba akan wannan baiwa Allah wallahi ba ta karawa ba mu karawa ɗari da kare sai mu rabu
da wa kenan
sai ta hajjar wallahi
to me dalili alaji me da
saboda yanda suke tafi a gari cewa wani na ta amana ta na aure ya ɗakin ta to ya ɗakin ta saboda Allah da Annabi tunda addini musulunci ta na aure ta ba dangin uwa ba na uba ta ɗauko mai aikin nan kuma ta san darajar ƴaƴana mai aikin ta san darajar ta mai aikin nan ta san darajar gidana mai aikin ta san darajar ɗan uwana yanzu haka wallahi da ɗan uwana bai zo da gida akwai hajja ta fi mai ta fi yar uwa ta fi ɗan uwana a lokacin baya akwai hajja wallahi su kuma ka niyyar zuwa in ba albarkacin kwana ba da ina wallahi na kama man da ta hajja ba shi ne kuma mun da kina ana bada ɗayan mu shi da fa
to amma kuma gashi tana cewa lallai sai ka saki ita wannan amarya ko kana ganin ka auren ne ba a bisa tsari ba
yawan yin tsari abin da musulunci da hamta abu da wajen tsari kuma zai a ce ba bisa tsari ba
ta ce wani lallai ai sai ka tambaye ta kafin ka kai aure
Allah ya koyar da wasu ka ba
shi abin da yake faruwa na san dai hajiya ita ta ɗauko ni daga ƙauye shekara fiye da 10 ta kawo ni ina tare da ita ina musu aiki a gida muna zaune a haka shi kuma mai gidanta sai nuna yana so na to ni kuma sai na ce
kun kaka mu tsawon lokaci kuna soyayya da shi alhajin
to gaskiya dai mun dai dan ya dai fara yana nuna min ina kakkaucewa gaskiya saboda ni na ce gaskiya ba zan iya ba ina jin tsoro da ita ta kone ta kawo ni kaga haka za a ce ban kyauta ba to shi ne daga baya dai yana ta mun haka shi ne dai na ce dai to hadi na je na sa na hada da malamai na ce abin da aka ce to ai ba komai wannan ba haram bane to daga baya kuma sai na gaya ma iyayena ma su ma suka gaba dai da sun jinjina dai aka je aka ce dai ai ba haramun bane kawai dai in yadda kawai ni kuma sai na ga kawai na yadda tunda in ta tafiyar ta in ta je ta dade ta sawo sauran kayan ta kuma ita ta ce za ta tsaya ce umara ta yi menene kawai shine to ita kuma yanzu ta dawo take ta wai take ta masifa wai sai dai in fita bar gida ni kuma na ga cewa ba inda za ni yadda take matar gida ni ma haka nake matar gida da ne nake karkashin ta a matsayi a aiki yanzu ko ni matar gida ce kaga ba ni wani magana da za ta kawo min yanzu
to kin samu wani kalubale a gurin yan uwa ne a gurin yan uwan alhajin ko kuma a gurin kawai ita hajiya ko kuma dai daga hajiyar ne ita kadai
a'a daga hajiya ne kawai sai kawayenta amma yan uwan alhaji ban samu komai da su ba tun da wasa da dariya na rike su hannu biyu yadda suka zo zan kula da su yadda suke so abincin su in kula da yadda dai ake girmama baki suka zo haka nake mai da nake mai yan uwana haka nake mai yan uwan shi ita ce dai kawai take fitinanta da ita da kawayenta kuma ni wannan duk fitinanta wallahi ba abin da ya dame ni zama daren dam
to Hajji Asabe kina ganin alhaji ya miki ya kwanta miki a har kika aure shi kuma kin aure shi ne saboda tausayin shi da kike ji
to na ga yayi mun kuma saboda tausayinsa saboda a ce mace tana da miji ta tafi kullum ita kenan ita ce yawon business ba za ki zauna ki kula da mijinki ba za ki zauna ki kula da ƴaƴanki ba ina amfanin irin shi shine kawai ni kawai na tausaya mishi kuma tun da ya nuna yana kaunata ni ma sai na nuna mai soyayyan nan na ce ku zan zauna in kula da shi in kula da ƴaƴan shi ita kuma ta je ta ci gaba da business ɗinta ina nan tare da mijina lafiya Allah
to mun gode da yiwuwar zamu fara neman